Finnegan.
Finnegan.
really like
Finnegan.
Finnegan. And then again, there's
And
Finn.
again and again. Well, welcome, Vish.
Well, thank
Welcome,
you.
Vesh. Yeah.
It's nice to see you here.
Executive chef of Hops and Thymes.
Hops and Thyme out in Lakeway.
Out in Lakeway.
Yeah. So how's it going out there for y'all?
It's been good. It's COVID, the usual.
Yes, it is COVID.
It is COVID, but I would say it has been great throughout the whole process of COVID, surviving COVID, and
You got a strong customer. They're there for you.
oh yeah.
Let's
yeah.
talk about surviving it. So what did y'all do?
Initially, when we had the whole shutdown, lockdown, we had to cut a couple of employees off, and then
So did y'all shut down 100% or did
No,
you
we-
always stay open?
no, we shut down first for 2 weeks, and then when they reopened at 25%, no, actually not even at 25%. They
But you guys
opened
are a bar,
for just,
too.
We're a bar. So Hops and Thyme is basically a beer garden.
Would you call it a gastropub? You don't
Yeah.
make cocktails, you got great beers.
We do have a full bar. So
you got
yeah,
pretty good food.
pretty good food.
You want to
We
tell us
try,
about the
we
food?
try.
Yeah, talk about the food.
So when Hops and Thyme opened, I was working under Chef Nathan. And if you guys met Chef Nathan before,
Chef Nathan Perlman.
Pullman, yes.
Right. He
So-
came on here for Pizzeria Grande.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's pizza.
But no longer. He's no
He's-
longer.
That was the
associated.
gas station pizza, right?
That was the gas station
the
pizza,
glorious gas station
Yeah,
pizza.
I won't go into. There's a whole dramatic story behind
quite a
why he's
story.
not involved with that anymore. But
Anyway,
he's now
so-
at Colleen's Kitchen.
But we're
so-
talking about the story of Vish. So
Yeah, so what about
let's get
Nathan?
back to that.
So yes, I was working under him, and then a year later, I came back, and then I became the exec
Where'd
chef.
you go for a year?
I worked at Texas Street.
Texas Street Grill.
Oh yeah, over
Grill.
there, the old little onion ring place
827
on.
Ray's?
And 827 race.
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
That one.
That one.
with
Oh, that one.
I
that
mean,
one.
now they've got two.
It's now called Kitchen and the Band.
Well, they've got two concepts out
so-
of one building there right
Yep.
now.
So there's three different names now. 827
No,
Ray's,
827
Texas.
race, and then Kitchen. No,
It started at 827 race.
race, Texas Street, and then
Kitchen on the Bend.
and the Bend. And now they have a two concept thing
with
happening
live
over
music, food truck, burgers.
there. No, the food truck's not open, but in the same restaurant during the day they have a coffee shop
Oh,
operating out of it, and then during the night they have Kitchen and.
I mean, it's a great location. You know, they built it up. It's next to the.
It is, it is.
next to the old Hudson's on the Bend.
Yeah.
do you know Wayne?
Yeah, he was the chef at the UT Club.
Oh, okay. Was he really?
Yeah.
Now there's Grant over there. Okay.
Back
So,
to Vish.
Back to
to me.
Vish, and you worked under Nathan Perlman.
Yeah, so I worked under Nathan Pullman, and then I left, and I came back, and then so when I took over, it was pretty much, I would say 4 chefs had been there, so the place was a mess, and then getting through, like when initially taking over, and then COVID hit,
So how long were you there before COVID hit?
a month,
Ooh.
less than a month,
Vish, exec chef,
and then
onset of COVID.
and then shut down.
Yeah, I
But-
remember. I remember when you went over there.
Yeah, and then so it's been a challenge. We initially started with to-goes, just to-goes. Just 2 of us in the kitchen. We were cooking, cleaning, dishwashing, everything for about almost 2.5 months to 3 months.
So what was
every
your
day.
to-go business like?
It was good. It was solid. And then every day we'd do a little special to pull some revenue in. And
Sorry.
That's all right.
and we'll do a little specials, just pull some revenue in, like something different. I'll put like a Malaysian infused dish on the menu just as a special, and
This is during the
this is
COVID.
during COVID, just to get.
So prior to that, not really messing around with any kind of specials, or you're trying to spice it up for the to-go business?
No, I spiced it up because eventually I just wanted to spice it up, but we didn't have any customers. We were not allowed to do dine-in until
Yeah.
2 months down the road. So when we reopened, we redid the entire menu a little bit, and then here we are right now.
Here we are.
Yeah, it's been quite a process.
It's been a process.
You had 4 chefs, and Nathan Perlman was the 4th, and now you're the 5th.
Yes,
So what's it like walking into a kitchen where they've been rotating?
And how long has the total time of the place been open? Like 5
it's
years,
been about
right?
3 years.
3
right now.
years. 3 years, 5 chefs. You're the 5th.
So it's like
During a
basically
pandemic for the 3rd year.
Yes.
chef every third quarter.
Every
Sounds
quarter. But no, working at Nathan was by far one of the best experience I've ever had. Like, he's a good chef.
Yeah. He talked about pulling in a lot of hours there.
Yeah, he did pull in a lot of hours. The same thing over here. Like, I'm pulling a lot of hours.
Like 26 hours a day kind of deal?
Nah, we're not. No. I'd say about 10 to 12 hours a day.
10 to 12 hours. Yeah, that's almost part-time. That's good.
And then on the side, I also do my own personal chef gigs.
Yeah.
On the side.
The Fuse.
The Fuse. So that's
Fuse.
So
that's picking up pretty good too.
You still got my smoking gun.
I still have a smoking gun. It's locked in the chest.
In the chest. In the Milwaukee pack
in the
out.
Milwaukee pack out.
That's quite a tool.
What is this gun?
It's a smoking gun. So you can use it for
you like capture
several
the smoke?
things. It like has a bowl, and you can fill the bowl with whatever you need to create smoke with.
Chips.
What are we talking about? A bowl?
A bowl.
Smoking what?
And you can put like wood chips in it, or you can put like buds in it, or you can put whatever in it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you light it, and the fan comes on, and there's like a hose, and it blows the smoke out the hose, and you can capture that smoke.
That's cool.
In a bag or in a bell or whatever, or in your lungs, whatever.
Nice. Huh. Cool.
Yeah, so I borrowed his smoking gun when I went to Chicago.
And what'd you use it for, Vish?
I sous vide pork ribs.
What Chicago for what? The personal chef?
So I was flown. They flew me into Chicago to cook for about 12 people.
So Danny's talked a little bit about what he does with Leave It to Keeve It. What are you doing? How long have you been doing the
same deal?
Same exact.
Yeah, same thing.
Under the same umbrella? Y'all?
No. He's got his own gigs. He's got Vish has quite a following.
Nice.
And the girls, they love him.
The girls do love him. We had many calls before he was on his way here. I had to fight them off. So the personal chef thing, if you were doing that prior to Hops and Thymes, you've been doing that for a minute?
I'm good. Yes, I've been doing it before Hops and Thymes too. So that's been there for some time.
Okay.
Like before even Texas Street, I would say.
Okay. And so you mentioned, I'm going to jump back to the specials, the Malaysian. So you're from Malaysia.
So I'm originally from Malaysia.
Yeah, this is a good story where we're headed.
And born and raised.
Born and raised. Till when? When did you get here?
So about 2 years ago.
So are you Malay?
Malay? No,
Malay?
I'm Hindu.
Hindu.
I'm Hindu, but born in Malaysia. There's like three main cultures in Malaysia. So you got the Muslims, you got Chinese, and you got Indians. I'm one of them.
So you grew up cooking here?
Yeah, I grew up cooking there.
Okay.
So I grew up. My mom used to bake cakes when I was 4 or 5 years old.
What type of cakes?
Whatever cakes.
Like yellow cake, like box cake, or
no,
like
wedding cakes.
cardamom cake?
Wedding cakes.
This is what
Wedding
she did.
Yeah, she did this as I was a kid watching her. I used to be in the kitchen licking all that ice cream, icing off the
you were the spoon
I
cleaner.
was the spoon cleaner. did it all.
I have one of those.
Everybody's got to start at the pit.
Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much what I did. And my toys were the wok and the spatula.
Yeah, I've seen you work the wok. You can work the wok like a boss.
I love the wok. The wok is actually one of my favorite go-to.
So let's talk about how you got to Austin.
How I got to Austin. Perfect. So I used to work on a cruise ship for Carnival Cruise Lines for about a year. And
Out of Malaysia.
no, that was based in California.
So what was it like cooking on a ship?
Cooking on a ship is
a big boat.
It's just putting a shit ton of cornstarch into your crotch.
Oh, so you learned. Oh. Refrigerated?
Yes.
Refrigerated.
It's a lot of work.
If you have like a refrigerator and you keep your cornstarch in the refrigerator, it stays cold.
Yeah.
So when
And
you
just
apply it, it's very nice.
Okay.
No, I would say working on a cruise ship is I mean, it was the best. It was a good experience because it toughens you up and stuff. But working for almost 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you're just
Are
pumping
those
out.
buffet styles?
They are buffet styles, and there are some who are.
How many
a la carte.
seatings would you do?
There's 5,000 people on the ship.
5,000 people.
So and they're on the ship. So they never leave the ship.
Yeah. But are they being served at a buffet line like in Vegas, or is it service at the table?
So we had a buffet line, and then we had the main dining area where you have to be formal to enter the main dining area.
Yeah, you got to wear your clothes.
You got to wear your clothes, and that would be more of a plated dinner.
I think you need to explain that because we're in Austin, so
You got to wear like a jacket.
jacket.
Yeah, it's a formal
because it's cold.
No, you got to dress up to
Like a black tie affair.
like a black tie.
Hot.
And you'll have
dad jokes on
you'll have
100
the same table every night, right, with the same server, and then you go through, and then they get to know you, and you build this like relationship with them. But you eat the greatest food, and if you want to eat, you do.
So the food is free, and you just have to pay for the booze. Is that how it works?
Yes.
You can get a juice package,
yes.
right? So they give you the mixers for your drinks.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
So
like-
it's like,
you
how much
just-
is it for a night on one of these ships?
Cruise,
Yeah.
probably between like $200 and $800 a night, depending on the room.
bet they're killing
Depending on
it
the
during
room
the
on the
COVID.
room
Where
that
you're
you're
at
getting
on
to
the boat, too.
On the boat, yeah.
How many levels are there? Like 12?
No, mine had 12. Yes.
12 levels.
Good-
So you're
good guess.
thinking like the first level is like almost at the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where we sleep.
That's
Y'all sleep under the water.
We sleep. No.
It's in the water.
yes.
In the
no,
water.
No. So it's basically tiers, right? So all the lower commies and whatever cooks and stuff, all
The lowlifes.
The low lives, they sleep under the water. And then if you're a manager, you get the deck, which is above the water. And
You
then,
have a window where you can like see the
you
water.
like- yeah. So
So
But
is
it-
this
but at the
does this
top,
fall under catering
The
or
balconies, if you fall off up on the balconies, you're going to drop like how, like 150 feet? Yeah. Something.
Nice.
we've had that before, like
Yeah.
during the winds, the winds
Oh
are
my
strong,
God.
and
you just keep going, right?
no, we stop, and then because everyone is
How long
trained.
does it take to stop a cruise ship?
What did they do? Did they say, man overboard?
Yes, sir.
And they stop?
No, I mean there's a siren, right? The Sierra. I can't remember. Alpha. I think is fire. Alpha call, Sierra call, Bravo, Charlie. Like every call. So basically,
Nautical terms.
So
sir.
basically, if you're you're working, and you hear you have an emergency card. Everyone has an emergency card, and that emergency card tells you during an emergency what are you supposed to do. So if they say Sierra and yours say Sierra, and you're supposed to reel the boat down, or in case there's a fire, you need to go report to this station and put
That-
off the fire. So everyone's trained.
That's pretty crazy. Did you ever have someone fall off?
Yes, we did.
No shit.
Yes, we did.
Oh my God.
I mean, they were told not to go up to the highest deck, well, because it's so windy.
Yeah.
But they did it.
Wow.
So this guy
I
flew
can't
off the
think of
ship.
anything more terrifying than falling off the balcony of a cruise ship,
It's
150
150
feet into the
Yeah, and
wide
then-
open ocean,
and then we
waiting
had,
for them to turn
And then we
around.
had a helicopter fly in, pick this guy up because he was cold as shit.
Wow. Okay, look,
Anyways,
cruise ship, very interesting. But so you were that was out of New York,
For a year,
no,
right?
that was out in California.
California, but you were in Malaysia.
Hold on.
Where?
Okay, so
you grow
1 year
up-
in the
you're-
cruise.
So yes, Malaysia,
Your mom's
was-
baking cakes.
baking cakes.
You're watching her. You're
I'm
licking the
watching,
bowl. You're licking the
everything.
spoon.
Cleaning the spoons.
This is
Cleaning
beautiful. And what did you get the bug for cooking? Not pastries, obviously.
Not pastries, but I mean, she still did cook, and eventually I started liking cooking.
And you started cooking.
I started cooking.
What was
like,
your favorite thing she made savory?
savory? Cray Lapis.
What?
You know what Cray Lapis is?
No.
So it's this
Cray
like
Lapis.
little diamond. It's like little diamond. They call it the green diamonds, and they're layered. It's made of tapioca flour, and it's layered. Like every layer, there's a different. It's just layers after layers after layers after layers, and it's about a 4-inch.
All tapioca or there's filling?
It's all tapioca, but it's good stuff.
One more time, how do you say it?
Cray Lapis.
Cray
Cray means pastry. Lapis basically layers,
Pastry layers.
pastry layers.
Nice.
So yes, and then eventually I started liking cooking, and
No,
what happened?
nothing. We're good. So yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, so I mean I've always liked cooking as a kid, and then when I got done with high school, I got into university. So I did my diploma in culinary arts, which was
In high school, you did this?
no. This is after high school.
Okay, so you graduated
I
to culinary
graduated.
school.
Yes, and
In Malaysia.
In Malaysia.
Okay,
And
so I was
this
curious about what's like.
certificate was out of University of Toulouse in France.
Oh, wow.
So you were French trained?
I was French trained.
Okay.
like a lot of culinary students. So what is it like getting a job in a kitchen in Malaysia when you're young?
When you're young, I started as a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, eventually, that was basically me in high school doing the dishwasher. And
How
then-
are those kitchen runs? Like the old
it's
brigade?
it's a lot more different from how it, like,
Is it
you know,
French? Is it French?
No, I mean there's different like most of the places I worked was all hotels, so we had multiple cuisines in there. So if you go to a Marriott hotel in Malaysia, you'll get a cuisine of every country or
Yeah.
or city or
you
what,
had to like
learn.
become interested in something while you were doing those different
so
cuisines.
so we had Chinese, we had Malay, we had American, we had Italian, we had
What was American? Hamburger?
hamburgers.
But that's
Really?
German.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
we had hamburgers. Germans. No, we did not have German, but Italian. American is pretty much the most famous food in Malaysia. because-
Italian and American.
yeah,
All the cheese and tomatoes.
all the cheese, tomatoes, pizzas.
like, "We don't have this
pasta."
here.
Yeah, so like when everyone goes like, "Oh, I got American burgers," blah blah blah, and everyone's like, "Okay, let's go."
Did you
Let's
have
let's
American
get
cheese?
a American burger on a manicotti.
Did you have craft singles?
Oh yes, we had craft singles.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
there. You got
but,
it then.
But Malaysia in general is a street food. It's very street food orientated.
Yeah.
So everywhere you can find food 24/7.
So what age were you at this point?
About 18.
So you were frequenting the street food stands.
Yeah, I love street food.
Yeah, man.
Street food's awesome.
I've had some of your street food. So
I actually brought some brisket fried rice.
Yeah,
great.
you did.
So you were you're in Malaysia, 18 years old.
18 years old.
Working on the
Working
Hotels.
working in hotels. I went after the cruise ship when I was 20.
Was that like an externship from the
No, that
culinary
was
school?
just me wanting to get the hell out of Malaysia. And,
Yeah, because
and
you
go
got to
explore.
travel.
Why
Yeah.
do you say it like that? Did you?
No,
was it-
because as a kid, like I've been coming to the United States since I was 7 years old. My grandparents moved here. My entire family moved to California. And
So you got the taste of America.
yes, and I've always like my brother and we've always wanted to step out like that box. Like we want to go explore. So yes, got out. I mean, I went out of Malaysia, worked on a cruise ship, learned a lot. It's like a lot, and then told myself I'll never work for a cruise ship again.
The most fun you'd never like to have again.
No, it was a lot. And then I came back. I came back to Malaysia. Worked in a French cuisine. Kind of like fine tuned my skills a little bit more, and then went off to Abu Dhabi, Dubai,
Oh, wow.
UAE.
The UAE.
And I worked for a jet company that had personal chefs.
What was it called? Emirates?
Etihad.
Etihad.
Yeah. So I worked for that company for about 3 years.
And where'd you fly?
We flew everywhere.
Where was your favorite place to fly?
Germany. Germany was by far the
So-
most favorite.
jet company, but you're like cooking on the
You
jet.
cook on the jet.
But you're just cooking for like one person. You're not
you
cooking.
I'm cooking for about 8 people.
So you're on a station.
So it's like a private jet.
It's a
company.
private. No. I mean, they had like it's just first class. They had
Yeah.
first class, business class, and economy.
Wow.
Different planes had different configurations. My plane,
What does a kitchen look like on a jet?
that's the size of my kitchen.
Yeah,
This
like
table.
This
with like
table?
a hot
Like a
plate, or
6-foot kitchen?
induction burner, or
No,
what?
it was everything's induction.
It's like my kitchen right now.
But they had pretty fascinating. Their oven was pretty cool. Like every oven had a little vent to pull out that smoke. If
yeah.
Just send it out into the air.
no, they have a filter like a gas filter because it's and then at the end of the shift you just pull that out, and then the cleaning team takes over. But yeah,
Nice.
so that was pretty. It was a good experience. Like
Yeah, man.
you come on board.
What about with Turbulence? How does that work?
Everything everyone's trained. So doing Turbulence,
Like if you got a pot of stock, You're not cooking stock on the plane.
No, we don't
Okay,
cook
heard that.
It's for a 4-hour flight.
All minute, you're finishing.
A
Got it.
4-hour flight. I don't think so. I want to be cooking stock on the plane.
Now, on a cruise ship,
But on a
you're
cruise
cooking
ship, yes. But on a plane, when you come into the plane, you're pretty much coming to everything prepped for you.
Oh, so you have a prep team, so your mise en place is already
everything's
to go.
prepped for
Yeah.
you.
Huh.
You just come in, you execute, and you leave.
You're the only. You said there's a team.
It's
there.
just one one chef, and I have a helper, and she helps me, serve the food or, get them some, wines, champagnes, or there's a way that we have to welcome the guest, and we cannot call them customers, we have to call them guests because guest sounds more, appropriate, and so there was it was by far the best experience I've ever had.
Really?
Having to travel the entire world.
Well, yeah. That part. What about like actually cooking?
Cooking, it was
Because you're being told what to make.
you're being told what to make.
So
But you have to make a special every flight you take. So every flight you take is a different ingredient.
So it's
Your
the
own
big special.
creative special.
Sorry?
Your own creative
Yeah,
special.
you just whatever ingredients
that's good then.
whatever ingredients you give you is what special you're gonna try to make.
mashed potatoes, filet, bordelaise, mushrooms.
We
Done.
see
See,
We
see
we.
nice. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
And
No,
then so I used to fly into Dallas, and at that time my aunt and uncle moved out from California to Austin, so they would come and get me from Dallas, and we would go food hunting.
how long were you in Dallas?
About 3 days.
Okay, so
So
would they
in the
bring-
3 days,
Thank God.
I've never stayed, but I've never stayed in that hotel.
this was the first time.
This is the first time. So this was in 2016. Flying to Dallas. Never stayed in that hotel. Like that hotel, if I go back, I just pack my bags and I leave. Like it's never even slept on the bed. Like the minute I get there to get to the hotel, my aunt and uncles, getting me, and we're shooting off to Austin.
Oh, so you came to Austin to food hunt.
Yes.
What'd you eat at first?
Wait.
No, on the way to Austin, we got an In-N-Out burger.
Okay. In 2016, so okay, this is
2016.
recent. Yeah.
And then by the time we got to Austin, it was almost 11ish, I would say. And
Was
then
that your first In and Out?
that was my first In-N-Out.
Did you get like any secret menu or did
I
you
can't
just straight
remember.
up
My uncle did the
animal style?
the ordering. Like my aunt and uncle, they love food too. They are by far like they love food. Like,
Foodies.
They're
Nice.
foodies, and that kind of like inspired me a lot. Like the way they just go bonkers and crazy like food.
So you came to Austin and you ate for 3 days straight.
Yes.
What was your favorite?
Did you eat out, or did they? Were they? Or do you mean food? Like they're
I
cooking
mean,
at home?
I mean, they cooked at home sometimes, but we did majority. We did go out.
Where'd you
Besides
go?
the In-N-Out burger, what meal is the highlight of that trip?
They took me to Soto's.
Soto.
Soto's.
Yeah, the
I
one up north.
Up north.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there
Soto's.
was more than one.
There were a couple other restaurants, but I honestly cannot remember. I think it was something with pig. I can't remember.
Noble Pig?
What's over on the east side? Harold, Chef Harold.
Oh, the salty
Sal.
Salty Sal.
No, shit, I can't remember.
Burnett.
What was the food? Was it a sandwich?
It,
Not Noble Pig.
Noble Pig sandwich.
no, I think it was no. It's not
Yeah.
Noble Pig. There's not Noble Pig. It was. Fuck.
It's okay.
Damn it!
It's okay.
It was so
Danny,
long.
we'll think of it. Just give him 5 minutes.
It was so long ago, like 2016, and then
Yeah.
and I would, like every month and a half, I would be in Austin.
So how was your Soto experience?
So the experience was by far
It's tremendous. He does a great job over there.
sushi
Yeah.
experience I've ever had, and I've been there twice. And
Yeah. Have you been to the one down south or just the one up north?
No, Lakeline. No, actually,
Yeah.
I've been to both locations.
Yeah. The one down south is a little more fancy. That's where we went. We
Yeah.
did a Austin all day in the wild.
Yeah, which you can subscribe to our Patreon in here.
Oh yeah,
Possibly.
yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
It was fun. We had a good time. Andy does a great job over
Shameless
there.
plug.
Andy is
Andy's
fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's
Andy's
amazing.
really good.
And by his name, Andy, if you met him, you wouldn't think that
He's
his
so
name's Andy.
humble.
He is.
He's so
Yeah,
humble.
he used to work for Morimoto back in the day. He does a great job.
he's good.
Anyways,
So
this is about Vesh.
Yes, 3 days in Austin. And what
3
did you
days in
fall in love
Austin.
and decide you're staying here?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
We went
You
to Salt
said
Lake.
it.
We went to Salt Lake.
Salt Lake.
Man, I ate so much barbecue.
And that was your first Texas barbecue
That was my
experience. Was
first
it Salt
Texas-
Lake?
It was Salt Lake.
Well, that's a good experience. You
Yeah.
see that big grill? It's got
that
the
big grill.
historic
Yeah,
grounds.
they took me out there. I don't know. I ate so much.
Did you do the all you can eat
yeah.
with the
I ate-
habanero
I ate
barbecue sauce in the
everything. I
bread?
ate everything.
Oh.
I was like, and it is the best part about going with my aunt and
Did you
uncle.
take a
'cause they were
cooler
like,
full of
They
beer?
were like, let's just order a bunch of food and just keep eating.
Yeah.
And, we took a cooler.
Take a cooler full
And
of
my
beer?
uncle has to bring his own hot sauce. Again,
Does he make it?
he makes it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
no
like,
kidding?
and he also has
Uncle Vish's hot sauce.
Black Widow. Have you tried Black Widow?
What is that? What is Black Widow?
So Black Widow is the hot sauce that made me cry.
Ooh. So what is it? Is it scorpion pepper or some shit like
No,
that?
it's ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper.
Wow.
And it made you cry?
Yeah, I did. So the first time I had the Black Widow was in my aunt's house, and my aunt got us pizza, and she was like, "All right," I was like, no, hey, do you have any hot sauce?" And she was like, "You can try this Black Widow, but be very cautious with this."
Okay.
And I was
It's
like,
got a big black widow on the label and like a toy spider.
Yeah.
On the
Yes.
top.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Recognize it.
so then my aunt goes, "Be very cautious with this," and she's like, I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "It's very, very fucking
Yeah,
hot."
and the label says no survivors.
No,
1 million out
and
of
then,
Scoville.
and then I, Malaysia.
You're like,
I'm
I got this.
Get Tabasco in Malaysia. I just dab that shit all over my pizza. It's fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just dab the shit out, like a good amount.
You remembered that
on
the next
pizza.
day.
I took the first bite and I was like, "Holy fuck, this is hot!" And I started crying.
Hey, it's on sale.
Was that the first experience you've had with something like that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then my brother wanted to, he was like, "How hot can this shit be? Like, it's not that hot." I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, it's really hot." And he tries, and next thing you know, he's in the toilet. Not like he's dead. He's dead. He's dead in the toilet. And we also went to Buffalo Wild Wings. That was my first experience too.
With wings
and
and-
we did
It's gotta be-
we did the challenge.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you
Yeah, you
come
did.
from a foreign country and you come to the U.S., like it's like we have so many places to go here right now, like Soto or Barley Swine, but like you can
Barley
just
and
hit-
swine.
Yeah, did you go to Barley Swine too?
I
Oh, yeah.
love Barley
But you
Swine.
could just hit like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, yeah,
You'd
be like,
"This is great."
wow.
Right?
Yeah,
blown away.
So we did the challenge with
Are
my
you still doing that?
the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Just
No, the-
blown
the-
away
the-
by
oh, yeah.
small things, like
Oh, yeah.
normal everyday. Yeah.
Yeah, went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and my nephew, my brother and I did the challenge, and of course I won.
Of course you did.
But because he cheated, like he ate half the wing and he put it in there. So,
So did he forfeit or
No,
so
he-
what is
no.
that spice? That's habanero, right?
No, it was
Or is it ghost?
the Black Widow or
the challenge.
the challenge. I think it was the hottest pepper they had. I can't remember, but it was
Carolina Reaper.
so hot. Like I think by the fifth wing, I was just tearing, and we just kept going.
Would you enter a hot pepper eating contest?
No.
So this is
Pussy.
I've had way too many hot pepper scenes, I would say, or I don't know. Experiences. I challenged my aunt because my uncle makes his own sambal. You know what sambal is?
Yeah.
So my uncle makes his own sambal, and I go up to my aunt one day. I'm like, "Hey, do you? I'll challenge you to if you take 1 spoon of these, and I'll take 1 spoon of this." And she's like, "All right, done." And then I take the first spoon and I just swallow it. And my uncle
Oh,
was
your
like,
stomach.
And my uncle goes, "No, that's cheating. You're supposed to eat it." And I was like, so I take the second spoon, and I'm like chewing it. And then my aunt goes, "I forfeit."
After 2.
After 2. So then the next day, I'm driving down to Houston to go do.
bet your stomach felt great.
To go do my my English test, and I stopped like maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It was
You needed toilet paper that was in the freezer.
Oh yeah. Anyways, back to
well, so you landed in Austin.
so I landed in Austin.
What was your first gig out here?
I cooked for a family of
You were a personal chef?
yeah. No, but this was when I landed in Austin and traveling in Austin in that 3 years, I didn't do any gigs out here. I just mainly just cooked for a bunch of people at home because we would have they would have like parties and
So you weren't working. You were just
was
throwing
just-
parties.
yeah.
Sweet.
No. Yes.
Bitch, how old are you?
28.
28.
A youngin.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yes, just cooked on the wok, and my uncle has a wok at home. So with
You're working the wok.
the high pressure stove.
What did you get your mother's wok, or do you have your own wok, or how did that work?
No, he got his own wok. My mother's wok is still back in Malaysia. I'm trying to get that here.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get that here.
How long
but
has that
that's
been?
small. Like,
Yeah, the one you have on your Instagram page, that's pretty good size. Is that your uncle's?
That's mine.
Oh my god,
Yikes.
Finn. The wok. It's not just about the wok though. It's also about the flame because you're not
That
gonna.
heat.
Yeah,
that,
you're
that
not gonna
flame.
go.
You need that
with
flame to
just
Our friend Avery went down there and got a Ranch Rider.
There you go.
Ranch Rider Spirits. It's the official beverage of the Austin All Day podcast.
nice.
Avery with the ranch water.
The ranch
Take
water.
a sip. Tell us how you think. Tell
Yeah.
the people how you feel for the record.
Let's hear it.
All right, here. Sipping.
Hold on. Yes. Get close to the microphone.
Delicious. There we go.
Delicious. There you go, Ranch
You
Rider.
heard it here first, folks. Thank you. All right. Let it be known. It is delicious. Thank you, Ranch Rider.
Vish, would you like any Ranch Rider?
I should.
We got a
take one.
Chilton, which is
Would you like me
it's
to
right
bring
here.
you one?
That's right
There's-
here in that
There's
little fridge
one
right there.
Tequila Paloma.
Oh,
Yeah, we got Tequila Paloma, we got Ranch Water, and we got the Chilton. The Chilton is vodka. The other two are tequila.
they
said-
have grapefruit in one of them.
Which
That's-
one do you suggest?
The ranch water is
Yeah,
delicious.
ranch water's
The
great.
Paloma's great.
Let's try the ranch water.
Yeah.
This one?
It's funny because Ranch Rider,
Would you like to? Would you like to have one?
No, I would not. Thank you. Not during Discipline December.
Don't
yeah,
drink
see,
December.
don't drink
I
December.
crumbled last night, and I had some beverages.
We had the no shave challenge in November.
Jason is
so this is
disappointed in me.
Definitely.
Hey, to each his own. I'm proud of myself.
No drinking. December.
I'm disciplined December as long as you.
I talked him off the ledge on Saturday, and then I crumbled
That
last
was my
night.
fault.
Very crisp.
I will take
It's
credit
good.
for that one.
There you go.
It's very
Perfect
good.
for hot weather or December.
Yeah, that's good, right?
That's
the
very
ranch
crisp.
water.
That's very-
they have a
should be good.
jalapeno one too that they don't really talk about.
Yeah. But you asked which one is the best, and
That's my favorite.
they're all really, really good.
They are all very good. That is my favorite. I really am a sucker for ranch water.
Yeah.
But the Paloma is really good. Little,
and they're working
grapefruit
on
one.
a potential new flavor.
Oh yeah,
they're asking
secret
around.
secret flavor. Yeah,
Well, it's not
like
a secret. They're
it's,
looking to add another to the
it's like the
lineup.
Lay's challenge. Like come up with the best recipe
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Gin
That's
or
the thing about
whiskey.
Austin, though. Like like ever since I'm like every time I come to Austin, you learn something new. Everything is made here.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our own rainwater,
Yeah.
vodka, gin.
we collect our own rainwater.
Yeah, well, it comes into Austin.
Right.
And Richard,
but
Richard
but
captures
seriously,
it.
like that's what kind of brought me to Austin. In
Here, give me those.
living in Abu Dhabi
Slide
and
that over there.
this one.
No, your phone. These. You hear that interference?
No, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like Austin, we pretty much went everywhere, and everyone had. It's very local orientated, and
Yeah.
that's what kind of like made me fall in love with Austin for what it is, and
Sure. Very,
She's commenting
very-
on your lady picture.
on my phone.
very localized.
Very localized.
So it's not. Did you have? Was it? So that's. I mean, this is really your first city right here that
Yeah.
you like lived in.
Yeah.
It is.
No, I lived in California for some time, but
Where'd you live in California?
Anaheim.
Anaheim. And what'd you do there?
My whole family. So I just lived
No,
there.
you were throwing parties.
I mean, just throwing parties.
Yeah, I heard.
Just cooking. I just pretty much cook at every party I go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of do that too.
Yeah, and it's cool.
Happens.
I mean, that's how you build.
That's how you become
that's
the
how-
party.
That's how you become the party, and you build your clientele.
nice.
Ranch Rider.
So you got plans for the what are your potential plans for beyond Hops and Thymes?
So ideally, I would like to have my own stand, like it's a small stand, dishing out Malaysian food
Like at the farmer's market or like a truck?
at the farmers market, wherever. Like I can just pick that.
You can do the farmer's market if you get them to let you be there. You can do it.
The only thing I was concerned was because of the smoke. Like it's a walk and all that.
Well, you
That's
got
fine.
you're gonna have to
Yeah,
cover it, and you're gonna have to cover it and put a.
You'd be in a tent.
A hood on it.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I can figure something out.
Yeah,
but
I mean, do like the freaking Korean barbecue style.
oh yeah.
Get yourself a little Korean barbecue trailer.
Yeah, so it's always like it's in the food truck or just get a stand.
But you need a lot of
but
BTUs
you
for that walk.
Sorry.
You need a lot of BTUs for
Yeah,
that walk.
I found a couple on online, but
How does that work with like propane or what?
Yeah.
propane. But I can get the one from Malaysia and then just have it converted to propane.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's,
Like how many tanks of propane would you be? going
you'd
through?
probably go through like one of the medium ones in a day
depending
and
on
farmers market's 4
depending on how
hours.
much you
because you're pumping that thing.
yeah.
If you're cooking a lot, if you're cooking
If you
500
cook it,
plates,
yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, like I just want to bring street food here.
But the
So
walk,
what would it be?
Malaysian street food.
the walk creates a dance.
Yes.
A dance.
A dance.
Well,
When you're
yeah.
working the walk,
We are on
you got to be.
camera. Oh, there we go.
You got to
I
be
like
in
that.
rhythm.
You gotta be in the rhythm.
You know what I mean?
We need a boomerang of that.
It's a great
And-
video.
And then yeah, like if it's in the food truck, you can't really see that whole action.
It'd
the
be
whole
fun.
The whole reason why having a walk, live cooking is
You got
just seeing
fire, you
that
got food flying.
and that whole everything's just an art. Like it's just
So you
doing
have to
it.
be cooking towards the people, not away from the people.
Yes, I mean you can look
So
from the sides. and
what
stuff.
goes into your walk if you have this potential stand at a farmer's market? What's the first thing you're making?
Brisket fried rice.
Ooh, and
Oh,
you
you
got that
brought some.
today.
I got that today. I got
Do you make the brisket or do you purchase?
I make the brisket.
You do
I make
on your smoker. You got a smoker
the
recently.
smoker.
Yeah.
I make the brisket. Char kway teow. Have you guys heard what char kway teow is? So char it's basically a Chinese stir fry back in Malaysia, Malaysian Chinese. It's char basically means burnt. Kway teow is the noodle, the type of noodle.
What kind of noodle is
it's
it?
a flat rice cake noodle.
Okay, so it's rice, so it's gluten-free.
Yeah, it's gluten free, and they cook it. Every corner of my house, you'll be able to find a char kway teow stand. They call it char kway teow, and every plate would be about 5 ringgit, so that's about $1.50.
That's dirt cheap.
That's dirt
But
cheap.
you'll sell it for like 7 here.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, ingredients are expensive.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
mean,
pay
it-
FedEx.
Initially, staying in Austin, like it just half the stuff didn't make sense of how much I'm paying for it because I'm like constantly converting, and having lived in Abu Dhabi, Malaysia, and then the United States, you're constantly converting your cash because every country is a different currency.
What did I pay for this? And
And I'm like, damn, this is expensive. And, this is cheaper. Or in Germany, in France, I had so much so many different currencies in my wallet, right?
But this is cheaper than California for sure, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
hands
Vish,
down.
the world traveler.
Yes, I miss traveling. I love traveling. Living the life where you learn culture. Culture, I think, is beautiful.
It's important.
It's what makes my food today.
Yeah, because
is
you've seen it.
You've seen it. Yes, and I love culture. Like every I think you can learn something new every day, and that's the best part about traveling.
Yeah.
and cooking,
Opening your
and being a
eyes to the
chef.
world.
and being a chef. So
I mean, that's pretty cool. You've been able to cook in so many different countries and bring all that together to have your, you've got your style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of chefs and there's a lot of people who work for a company and that style becomes them.
Yeah.
But you have your own style,
Yeah, I
and
just
that's
want-
something special.
I want to stand out.
You do stand out already.
Oh, thank you.
It's a good thing that happened before
Can I get the number later?
all these travel restrictions, right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you put me on your phone.
And then when COVID hit, when we were locked down, I was doing catering from home and I was cooking for.
You went to Chicago during COVID.
No, yes, but no. When the first
At the beginning.
at the beginning when all the restaurants shut down, I did catering for about a month and a half to all the neighbors around me.
That's right around the time that we met.
Yes, that was probably around.
Through
time-
what,
yeah.
Instagram?
No, we met up at the.
No, I mean the catering.
Oh, how'd you get your jobs?
I met one guy, and then it started spreading.
Like word of mouth.
Like word of mouth. Like,
Okay. How'd you order though? Call?
No, I would just send them a menu every week, and
So you're doing meal prep.
so yes, I did 4 days a week, no 5 days a week, and I would whatever they want,
One meal a day,
one meal a day.
however many servings per family.
Depending on
What
family
you charge?
size.
Did you charge per person or did you charge
I
a
charged-
flat rate?
No, I charged per person,
And then
then
they paid the grocery bill.
yes,
Yeah, that's how I was going to do it.
yeah. So and that was just keeping me occupied, and then eventually I had too many families to cater for, and I couldn't keep up with. Pumping out food out of a small kitchen is
Just you, right?
just me.
Yeah.
And and then the amount of prep that you have to do to do that. So,
But once you get that momentum, once you build your pantry, you build your,
Yeah.
and then you kind of get your systems down,
Right.
It gets easier. But it's
but
still
the initial process, not having anything, and then you're starting.
Boom, that's a hard move.
So yeah, so you
and with
you're
the shopping, with the crazy
and
shopping,
you're spending more on a
HEB.
Not yeah. I mean,
Costco?
I was at the Asian shops more.
I shop at H Mart a lot.
H Mart, MT supermarket. Have you heard
MT's
of
great. Yeah.
MT?
So, what's your favorite soy sauce?
Kikkoman.
Kikkoman?
Kikkoman.
So mine is Golden Mountain soy sauce. It's a Vietnamese soy sauce.
Yeah.
Gluten free. No added MSG. I'm sure there's some secret MSG.
There
in
must be some
It's
MSG
so
there.
good though, dude.
It's Asia, bro. You don't live without MSG.
Well, so we had a discussion about the MSG thing, and
We've discovered it's healthy.
it's actually
healthy.
it's not bad for you.
bad.
It's a superfood.
It's not
what
bad.
do you call it? What do you call it whenever they tell you something that's not
Full of
necessarily true?
antioxidants.
Not, it's
It's not.
propaganda.
It's
I'm
got
just saying,
vitamin C,
it's
D,
salt.
K.
At the
It's
end,
full of antioxidants. You should apply it to your skin.
Yeah, I bathe in soy
Put it
sauce.
in your salt shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say in excess.
So
it's
so
vodka.
so
But
so in
it's
Malaysia,
not vodka.
I was working in the steakhouse, and this
MSG all day, guys.
and
MSG
this
all
lady
day.
the chef. She was the exec chef there. It was my first job, and dishwasher, and I'm like, can I work in the kitchen? I'll just do some salads and stuff. And every time she had a salt pepper shaker, and like
There was a
season her
MSG
meat,
shaker.
to season her meats, right? And I was like, why does steak taste so goddamn good? It's so
Why do
fucking-
all restaurants' food
it's
taste so goddamn
I'm
good?
like, this steak. I mean, and it was a steakhouse. It was,
Tony
it
Bourdain
was,
would say butter.
it was called.
Well, that's a flavor enhancer.
It was the restaurant name was Castel, and it was a steakhouse. And I'm like, damn, this steak is so damn good. And every time she would top up her little salt shaker,
like
she had like two bags going in there. One was salt, and then one day I was like,
MSG.
that is MSG,
Yeah. The secret salt.
the secret salt,
The secret
the
sauce.
secret salt.
It's good, man.
But yeah,
So, do you use MSG on any of your ingredients?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Vish,
hell yeah.
today at Hops and Thymes?
No,
I mean, hey, you're going to have people be like, MSG's so bad, I can't eat it. It makes me break out in hives, and it makes me tired, it makes me fat.
Well, that's the
But
world
then
we
you
live
see
in.
them. Then you see them
They just
whenever
don't
they're
know.
done talking,
then-
they're like
and they go,
eating Doritos, and Pringles,
like literally,
Cheetos.
like,
just like dumping it in their mouth.
All good
yeah,
things
that's
in
MSG
life
right there too.
come from MSG.
That's full MSG.
Yeah. So allegedly,
Allegedly.
don't quote me, but allegedly. So back in the early 1900s, there was a pact against China, right? The
Yeah.
Americans didn't want
1900s?
to. Yeah, Americans didn't want to purchase stuff from China. Maybe it was late 1800s.
And then
It was after
same thing with the Chinese food in
it was,
America.
Yeah,
Like,
it was after the
everyone's boycotting-
initial push. We talked about this in Chinese Food in America. So it's crazy. Chinese food is the only ethnic food in the United States that was created in the United States because it's Chinese American food. It's not Chinese traditional food.
Yeah.
They brought it over here and they created a cuisine. But anyways, around the time whenever they kicked China out for the whatnot, they also decided that MSG is from China, so don't support that cause.
Yeah.
And so it's the devil.
Like how they have, Ajinomoto is from Japan.
Ajinomoto, yeah. What the Boxer Rebellion,
Well, that might not be right, so don't read it first.
the Yuhan movement. It's an anti-Christian uprising in China between 1890. This is the other side.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go. So it's the Boxer movement on their side. So either way, are we talking about MSG?
No, we're talking
Sorry.
about
We're talking about MSG.
We are talking about MSG. Long live MSG. MSG all day.
That's right.
All right.
Dashi.
Dashi.
I love dashi.
Yeah, I used it last night.
I used it today.
The AntiMojo. The what is it called? The
Hondashi.
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 That's good stuff.
That's good stuff. And then the little bonito flakes that just keeps moving.
So if you put bonito on top of cauliflower after it's cooked, it looks
It
like
moves.
it looks
It
like
moves,
it's
right?
alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
I've seen that at Uchi.
yeah. So they, because in context, we get contacts with heat.
Yeah.
It
It becomes alive.
yeah, it comes alive.
That
like
was,
it's
that was on
literally
the
dances.
tasting
Ghost
menu,
flakes.
the last thing with the egg.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, it dances.
Oh, whenever we ate
At Uchi.
no, we ate at Soto.
I know. I'm thinking of Uchi.
I haven't been to Uchi in a long time. Uchi's delicious though.
Uchi is delicious.
Which is good. I think Soda's is better.
I like Soto.
Really?
You know, I prefer Soto as well.
Well, let's go into the
but I-
topic of your favorite foods.
yeah.
Here in
Let's
Austin.
talk about that.
Favorite
Yeah.
restaurants.
What's your favorite place to eat?
And you can't say the Rock House.
That's a pretty good
damn
place.
it, the Rock House. I don't know, man. The last time I was there, I was like, I'm just kidding. He's giving me the eyes.
No,
Just
so you're-
listening
Don't
intently.
say it. Don't say it. Nah. Every time I'm in a Rock House, I'm like, I go back there. I'm like, you gonna cook me something? And he'll cook me something
Yeah, it's always good, right?
When I'm there.
when he's there.
When he's there. So we'd like to go over your favorite restaurants here in Austin,
Yeah, let's hear this.
pre, post COVID. I guess it's not over, so.
No, it's not over. 888. Have you been to 888? The Chinese.
Yes.
They have.
That's like up north, right? Where's that
yes,
at?
that's by 290.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've been
Yeah,
there.
that's
Is it near the Chinatown?
no,
No.
no.
Wow, I haven't heard anybody say that.
So
Good suggestion, then.
That there's a hot pot by 183
Yeah.
that I love going. We call it Steamboat back in Malaysia. Steamboat is a huge,
Hot pot's great,
hot pot's awesome. I love hot pot,
especially in the winter.
especially during winter.
We should do a hot pot.
We should do a hot pot.
We go to H Mart. They have all the hot pot needs. Fish balls and everything.
Hot pot. And what's that place called? Ramen Tatsuya.
Oh,
Yeah.
ramen tattoo, yeah. All the
That's a
Tatsuya
repeat
places are great.
offender. Yeah, that comes up all the time.
I had it on Saturday. It was so
And
good.
then I've had like couple. Have you been to Tyson Tacos?
No.
No.
But I know of it.
Is that
Tyson
the Tyson
Tacos.
chicken?
No,
Tyson's
Tyson's
tacos. He has legit tacos.
Like legit bomb ass
we,
tacos.
we went to One in a Million today for breakfast tacos.
They have this. They have this taco called something bastard. I can't remember. But you
Yeah.
just look up for bastard.
Weirdly Austin, Tyson's tacos.
Tyson's Tacos. They are open 24/7.
White
too.
Girl, King George.
King George is good. That's the avocado one.
Migas.
Yeah,
Migas.
I don't see any
Avery's
bastards.
Yeah.
favorite.
The tasty
Just go
bastard.
in and order
No,
a
the tasty bastard.
Okay.
The Tasty Bastard.
Yeah. I mean, I was referred to this from my reps, my sales reps, and they were like, "You gotta go try this place." And
Nice. Cool.
Have you been
that's
to
solid.
Filiberto's taco truck over in Apache Shores?
no,
In the morning? Go get a-
Apache Shores. That's not so far
It's,
from where I live.
close, right? So go down the road past the the middle school.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you go down to like the city center and there's a truck in there. It's Filiberto's. He used to be the chef at Oast House.
Ah, nice.
Toast House.
I like
Oast
Oast
House,
House.
yeah. He was a chef there and he
I
does,
love going to Oast House for my Sunday brunch.
he does
Nice.
killer breakfast tacos, dude. Probably the best I've had
Yeah.
in Austin.
I shall go check.
It's out there though.
Have you been to Rosita's?
Rositas, yeah, it's over there.
So now they just opened their food truck up in Hudson Bend.
Yep.
Any
yellow
other
one.
suggestions for the?
Hit your taco trucks. We were going to go to Reunion 19 today, but they weren't open till 11.
Yeah, you want that Cali burrito, don't you? Yeah, it's good. It's worth it.
But we had
Pho. I want
what's
some
the name
pho.
of that taco place? One in a million.
On
One in
Caesar
a
Chavez.
million?
Yeah, we had the big taco.
Yeah,
I mean, it's $6.50 for the taco, and you can split it.
nice.
How big is the taco?
It's big. It's like 4 tacos.
That little strip right there. I mean, you've got everything under the sun. Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's great.
yeah, bento picnic, juice land. I mean, I can't even. What's Pitchfork Pretty? You got
Pitchfork
pizza
Pretty.
Pretty
So
good.
Yeah.
my neighbor's
in there.
brother owns
and
Pitchfork
taro.
Pretty,
Really?
and yeah,
Juniper and taro. It's like a
they've
crazy.
area.
got really good food.
Yeah.
Pitchfork Pretty.
And
They do,
the
like,
fish
a
place used to be over there.
barbecue night, don't they?
Yeah, and then I
What's
think
the crazy barbecue place? La Barbecue.
La Barbecue, yeah.
Caesar Chavez is crazy.
Loros is good too.
Laura's great.
Loros is awesome.
It's a little farther into town.
Yeah,
That's
Lamar.
so. Barley swine, ramen tatsu, and Laura all came up within like 3
Yeah,
times
that's right.
within the last
Yeah.
week.
yeah.
Crazy.
I
So
used
people
to
go
work
there.
for Barley Swine back in the day.
Loros is
There you
good.
go.
The old school.
I've always wanted to go to Franklin's. I've never been to Franklin's.
never been?
I really, really
We
want
should, we should take you to Snows. We should go do a Snows trip. We should take
Oh,
you out
we
to
were
Snows.
supposed to do snows on the 28th.
Yeah, right after Christmas. But that would be a fun trip if you want to go have some legit barbecue. You know the Chef's Table Chef Series. They did Tootie.
Yeah.
She's
Tootsie.
out. Tootsie, excuse me. She's out in Lexington.
Tutti fruity.
Tutti Frutti.
Tootsie-
Mhm.
Tootsie barbecue.
anyhow,
Tootsie
anyhow,
brisket.
this lady has been cooking
So-
barbecue for like 100 years.
No way.
It only
She's
open on
been
Saturday.
cooking.
It's only open on Saturday. But she is. I mean, she's like James Beard
It's pretty cool.
nominated.
Have you been to Louis Miller.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And Taylor?
every Saturday they only have ribs on Saturday.
The beef
Only
rib out there.
Saturday.
Have you had the beef rib out there?
Yes.
Oh man, and
It's
that
so
cutting
good.
board they have is like
Yeah.
all dent, like tilted in from all the knife work they've
You know
done
what's
on it?
great about that Louis Miller, that place? We waited in line for about almost 40 minutes, right? And when you get up there to the pit master,
I think Franklin's pit came from there.
yes, yes,
Cool.
and he's just talking to you,
Yeah.
and it's just you and him for a good 5 minutes.
That's a good barbecue experience.
It's just you and him.
And there's no ACs
taste my
in that
barbecue,
building?
taste my barbecue, and he's just
Give me the rib.
and you're looking behind you, and you're like, oh my god,
And the
like,
jalapeno cheese sausage
yeah,
rings. You got to get the old school like rings where they hang them in little loops. They
I
started
think
that.
I tried that before.
They started that over there in
But yeah, every good barbecue joint probably came out of I
Bastrop, Llano. I mean, Cooper's and Llano's something else. Taylor.
Cooper's is it's based out of
That's the original. Is in Llano. We used to go out there and see the bald eagles and then go eat the pork chop.
nice.
Okay, so we're talking barbecue. So barbecue and tacos.
Barbecue
Okay,
and
so have you
tacos.
been to Valentina's and had the barbecue taco?
no.
Ooh.
Dude, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Brisket taco. They do a
way.
brisket taco over there with like a green sauce and a red sauce on it. It's so good, dude.
Yeah. Can't go today,
Taco.
unfortunately.
Have you guys tried Hainan chicken rice?
Oh yeah. Last night I did a dinner party. I made Heine's chicken.
I love Hainan chicken. It's like a staple in Malaysia.
So fucking good.
Brisket and tacos or barbecue and tacos is a rabbit hole.
It is. We could
But-
go all day on this.
We could,
Yeah.
we could. But so with your food, Malaysia food, the little. Is there any suggestions for that here that you've found,
Melee food.
or are you
Malay
going to
food.
introduce it? Are you
No, I'm
going to
gonna
bring it?
introduce
Yeah, you're
that
bringing it.
because the great part about me being personal chef is basically me bringing out the Malaysian food, but infusing it with Texas,
Okay.
or
The
French,
fuse.
the fuse. I call it the fuse. And every time I bring it out, like I do a whole experience. It's a whole different experience, something that you cannot get, and you cannot find Malaysian food in the entire 620. Besides, I think Loro's is the first place I saw a Malaysian
Which one?
Loro.
Loro.
Yeah, they have a Malaysian chicken.
Oh yeah, they do. They kind of get around.
yeah. But
But that's nowhere near.
no, you cannot.
620.
No, you cannot. There's no way 620.
So
you
you're
said-
looking at 620.
So if I
So-
I know a
out
good
there.
spot over there on 2222 and 620 where you could there's a couple of spots for a truck.
heck yeah,
Backyard.
backyard
There you go.
or rock house.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. or
I mean, I was thinking before you actually got there. Like I was thinking about putting up a little stand. I was talking to Ivan, but I just never did it.
the thing that I like the personal because it's always a little bit something different. You
Yeah.
always got a little bit of and
the
you
whole
could
clientele is different.
You could cook your favorite Malay dish.
Yes.
And probably cook it for like every person that you cook for, and you're going to blow their minds, and you're going to get better at it every single time too. And then you build your pantry.
So like there's this one where I did. You know what rendang is? Rendang. So Malaysia is known for. I mean, it originated from Indonesia, but Asia, Malaysia. So rendang. Back to rendang. It's a coconut-based curry that's been cooked with a bunch of different spices: galangal, turmeric, lemongrass. Like all these spices are cooked down. They make the paste, and then they cook the beef.
It's a little more tropical, right?
Yeah. So I smoked the entire New York strip
Oh yeah.
with rendang paste on it, and then I made rendang.
So you made the paste,
So I made the paste, and then
you
smoked
smoked it with the paste.
with the paste, and then I cooked it down further because to break it down to a very tender.
Like you went like what temperature did you cook it at? 210?
No, about 110.
110 in the
110.
smoker.
Just no, not on the smoker.
circular.
No, not
Sous vide?
on the smoker was about 210.
210.
But on the pot, like on the wok, and then put it back in the oven, like
Just like pilot.
just all night, and then next day morning took it over to that place. And you eat it with coconut steamed rice. You know what pandan is? Little pandan leaves. They're very fragrant, but they smell a little bit like vanilla. Mm-hmm. But
Do you eat the leaf?
you don't eat the leaf.
What
but you
color
just
are
get
they?
It's
the
a herb.
green pandan. Pandan.
So Malaysia,
So
it's surrounded by water or land.
Water.
So you
Well,
are
we're pretty much secluded between two countries.
yeah. So you are cooking what you have, which is it's tropical, right? You've got coconuts.
Coconuts.
You've got spices, right? Lots of spices because you're over there in the Spiceland, and then you've got seafood.
You got seafood.
And so that is that kind of your style?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, are we looking at we're looking at spice heavy,
Yeah, spice heavy.
spicy or spice
No,
heavy?
like spice. I mean, depending. Spicy.
like
and
you
some-
using chilies?
I use them in chilies. The chili that we have in Hops and Thyme, I changed the recipe to a more curry-based chili.
So you're putting your flavor into Hops and Thyme.
Yes, sir.
What a great place. Go check
how
out
is
Hops and
that?
Thyme, guy. Hops and Thyme is great.
How's that working out though? People liking it?
Oh yeah.
Like your
Yeah.
wings? You do the wings out there?
Yeah, we sold, I would say, 60-pound of wings in 2 hours.
Nice.
That fryer died
That's crazy. What are you talking about? When? 2 hours.
in
When?
2 hours
At
Just-
the restaurant.
at the restaurant.
You just opened and sold them?
Yeah, we have wing day.
Wing day.
Wing day.
Okay.
And
I'm starting wing day, wing Sunday, dollar wings.
no, we do dollar wings on Tuesday. So yeah, it's a cycle.
Dollar wings, as in like $1
Like
for
$1
a wing?
per wing. I want 100 wings. It's $100.
It's $100.
Okay.
So yeah, and then
I like that.
on Thursdays we do a half off burgers. So buy one half off, and our burgers are mixed with between chuck, brisket, and
Short rib.
Short rib.
CBS.
The best.
It's great.
The
It's a great blend, man.
The best blend ever. It's
Yeah,
good.
I was getting that from Halpern's. It's really, really good.
It's good stuff. Ours are Braveheart.
You should talk to Todd, dude. He's a direct with Allen Brothers now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like Allen Brothers.
They do some good beef.
When I flew to Chicago, I got all the steaks from Allen Brothers. I got the tri-tip, the Wagyu tri-tip,
Yeah.
a Wagyu New York strip, and a ribeye, and then I've got.
That's what you used at your dinner up in
At the-
Chicago.
yeah.
Yeah, that was some good looking shit. I saw those pictures.
And then I got. I mean, they didn't really care about the price. They were like.
They were like, "Cook for
just
me."
cook for us.
Spoil me.
And then I got 2 dry aged beefs from there too. It was good. It was good stuff.
I mean, and it's interesting flying to go to another state to cook for people for multiple days.
It was nervous. It was
yeah,
nerve-wracking.
you did good. And did you have anybody or did you do it solo?
I did it by myself over there.
Yeah.
And
there was
of course, I talked to Danny before.
How many people did you have?
12.
12. Yeah, I did 22 in Steamboat, and I had to have one helper for helping with dishes and all that.
I did the reason one I did in Dripping Springs that was for 15 people, but I did get a helper because it was course by course and plated.
Yeah.
Because it's family style is a lot more easier to cook.
Yeah, I could do family style for 20 people all day long.
It's easy stuff. But when it comes to plated, that's cooking and then plating and then washing up dishes. So
Because you get a lot of dishes when you're plating 4 courses.
Yes.
Right? Okay, cool.
So, any words of wisdom you want to leave us with?
Words of wisdom.
Put you on the spot there.
Words from Vesh.
Words of fish.
Words from Vesh. I like that.
Words from
Let's hear it.
Have some ranch
Come
water.
on.
Oh, ranch water, dude.
Do you like the ranch? Would you like to try a different flavor? We'll send you home with some.
Yeah.
Or you like that ranch?
we can give you a 4-pack, one of each, and then 2 of one of them.
I'm down.
Okay.
I don't mind. I would say. Damn, you put me on the spotlight. God damn it.
Okay, look, to culinary school or not?
Go to culinary school.
Go to
Go
culinary
to
school.
culinary.
Wow.
Get your papers.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't hear that one very often.
No.
Well-
Get your papers. But I mean, what you learn in culinary school is just basically the fundamentals of cooking.
It's
or
what
the
you put into it.
Yeah. But from there, you just you
Have you ever used your papers?
in the cruise ship. Yes.
I've never
On
used
the-
my papers,
I used the paper
nor
to get
my
into,
college degree.
to get into Etihad, the private chef company. They need some qualifications.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you use it for, right? But I used it for both those big corporate
So if you want to
companies.
go and you want to go abroad and you want to work with a big organization, use your papers.
Yeah,
If
because
you-
they want to know what you do, where you come from, your
What if
resume.
you want to be? What if you want to be the chef of Hops and Thyme?
Yes, just, no, I don't care.
I guess
Get in and start
ask that
washing
question
dishes.
when you see a Malaysian food
I mean, how much did
trailer
culinary school cost
pop
you?
up.
$30,000.
Okay, that's about right.
$30,000.
Cool.
But yeah, take away from this. I would say keep pushing yourself to a limit where you always want to get better and better every day.
Yeah, you said like never stop learning.
Just never stop learning.
There you
Every
go,
day
buddy.
every day is a learning.
Every day is a
It's a learning
blessing.
day. Knowledge is power.
That's right.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, and a rubber band is not effective unless
Robert
it's stretched.
Greene, right?
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Thank you, Vish, for coming out
Vish,
here.
Thank you guys for having me.
good
I
seeing you, buddy.
appreciate it. I mean, we've been trying to plan this out for
We have been.
for God knows how long.
So one more time, get out to Hops and Thyme out in Lakeway.
Yes,
Check
Hops and Thyme.
the Vesh.
We are
the Fuse.
transitioning to a new owner.
Oh,
in
yeah.
January.
That's right. That's right.
And we're going to be changing up the
That's
whole.
going to be good for you.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a new, a whole different vision that we're trying to get to. So
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's going to happen in phases, but I'm pretty fucking excited.
Congratulations.
Cool.
I look forward to come seeing you again soon. Later, Vish.
Thank you, Vish.
All right,
Avery,
thank you.
thank you.
Avery.
Thank you, Avery.
All right, guys.